Task View is one of my favorite new things about Windows 10. It's a great organizational tool. And just as an FYI for you, some people refer to it as a virtual desktop. So if you hear someone say virtual desktop, they're probably talking about Task View. Let me show you where it is, and then we'll discuss more about what it is. If you follow your taskbar down, just past the search bar, there's a button here that says Task View. And when you move your mouse off of it, it kind of looks like a little window is opening, like shutters are opening and closing on a window. Now before I click it, I want to show you what I have going on. I currently have an Excel spreadsheet. I currently have a Word document, and I currently have a game going, Microsoft Puzzle, working on building this tiger here. Well, with all of these open, have you ever used the Alt-Tab technique? When you hold Alt and you click Tab, it brings open a window and it shows you everything that you currently have open. I haven't let go of Alt yet. If I let go when I have Excel selected, it will bring Excel to the forefront. Alt-Tab, it will allow you to go get an app and bring it to the forefront. And Alt-Tab, and as long as, whoops, excuse me, I let go of it too soon there. As long as you have your Alt key down, it brings up that nice little window to help you organize things and it helps you find things. Similar when you get down into Task View. Let's go click on Task View now. And when I click on Task View, it says, hey, let me help you organize stuff. Let's put things together out here. When you rest your mouse on any of these little windows, it allows you to click the X to close it, or let's just click on Excel while we're here. It says, hey, let's make this the current active window. You know you can still just click to make things active, right? All right, let's go back to Task View. When I click on Task View, I want to get a little more organized. So when I'm in Task View, I have a new tool that shows up over the right. It's on the right bottom, and it says New Desktop. And when you rest your mouse on it, see I'm moving back and forth, so you can see it has just a little bit of a kind of a darker area behind it. That's just letting you know you're somewhere on the button. If you click, you can create a brand new desktop. See all my things, they just whoop, they pop down and labeled it Desktop 1, and now I have my new virtual desktop, if you will. In Task View, there's my new desktop. Hey, wait a second, where did all those other things go? They're still here. Look, right here. Task View, click. They're still there. You would just click on Desktop 1. They're all back just the way I left them. Desktop 2 is empty. So let's go take a look at what I can do. I can just add more tools. Let's use something that we can clearly see. Let's go open Photos. So Photos is open now in my second desktop, and let's go get Paint. And so Paint is open in my second desktop. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to work on changing up some pictures, using Paint to change some pictures. I'm ready to work in Word and Excel. Just go back to that first desktop. Click on Task View, and click on the desktop that you want. And now I'm back to that desktop. You know what though? This tiger is really, it's a diversion. And I really need to get rid of this tiger and put it elsewhere. I want to right click on the tiger, but not here. If you're in the application, when you right click, you're going to get whatever happens in that app when you right click. You want to go down to back to your Task View, back to where you can see what's going on in your desktop. See, there's my desktop 1, there's my desktop 2. Whoopsie! When I let my mouse pause on top of desktop 2, that's what showed up on the screen. As long as my mouse is paused on desktop 1, that's what's showing on the screen. All right, now let me go back to my tiger. Now here, while I'm in Task View and my virtual desktop here, desktop 1 is showing, I can rest my mouse on anywhere on my app, switch to a right mouse click, and I have my snap techniques. I can snap it left, I can snap it right, I can close it from here, but really what I want to do is move it. Where do I want to move it? I can put it over on desktop 2 if I wanted to. It would just be a diversion while I was working on my graphics over there. So let's put it on a brand new desktop. This is another way to create a new desktop. You just click New Desktop. Where'd it go? Right here. Desktop 3. See, there's my new desktop. So now when I'm going to work on my jigsaw puzzle and it's time to start playing a little bit, I'm on this desktop. When I want a different desktop, I click Task View and I simply say, now it's time to work on my graphics. Or Task View, now it's time to get to work in Excel and Word, or whatever applications you currently have open. What if you close a desktop though? Let's go back to Task View and let's go to desktop number 3 where my puzzle is. Let's click back on Task View, and the way you close a desktop is you click the X. You have to be here in Task View and you click the X on the little icon here that's showing me and I just click and it says, all right, I'm gone. Hey, look where it went. It'll automatically take any apps that you have open in a desktop. When you close a desktop, any apps that were open in that desktop will automatically be shifted over to the desktop just to the left. So it'll shift over to the desktop to the left of the desktop that was closed. So there's my jigsaw puzzle. It's on desktop 2. And if I were to close desktop 2, these 3 apps would shift over to desktop 1. But really, I like it this way because I can stay organized. I can stay focused on my work when I'm in desktop 1, and I can stay focused on photographs and or playing games when I'm in desktop 2. It's a cool tool, and I really think you're going to love it to help you get organized.